So good morning from the absolutely stunningly beautiful Italian Dolomites. Okay, so welcome back. So this morning we were up on the Val Gardena, which hopefully you've just seen now. Then the plan was to go down to Ortese, and we were going to get the chairlift up to Saceda and go and sort of photograph the ridge and everything else up at Saceda. But after struggling to try and find where the Saceda chairlift was, we eventually found it, only to find that it's closed, which is a bit of a nightmare, as I actually emailed the chairlift people and actually said, are you going to be open on the 12th of October? And they said, yes, no problem, we'll be open. But apparently they're shut, and they were proper Italians and they were very, very unhelpful. So we went and had a coffee, had something to eat. Had a bit of a struggle as to where to go next, because obviously it's the middle of the day. So what we've decided is to come back up to Val Gardena. And I think we've timed it just about right, actually. We've got the infrared cameras with us, so we're doing some infrared photography, and it looks really, really good with the sort of the trees with the snow on, sort of, and the mountains in the background. But we've just come past I think it's the Refugio, I think it is the Burke House, which is at the top of Val Gardena. So we've just literally 100 meters down the road from there, and then we're shooting down towards the mountain range over the back there. I've got the 100 to 400 mil lens on there, doing a bit of a time lapse at the moment, so I'm zoomed in quite close. I think I'm on to about 150 mil, I think it is. So I'm zoomed in on the mountain tops, and then there's the clouds just blowing over the top of the mountains, with the snow on the mountain peaks and everything else. So I'm normal shutter speed, I think I'm running about 1/320th of a second, something like that. One stop overexposed because of the snow. Obviously the camera's trying to think that I'm underexposing, but so I need to overexpose the shot. And then I'm doing 450 shots at a 3-second interval, so hopefully all the cloud and the mood sort of swirls in. I mean, it's actually building up really, really nicely now. So then what I'll do is, when the time lapse finished, I'll take some more intimate shots, and I'll come back to you and I'll talk to you about the intimate shots. But if the time lapse works, here it is. Okay, so welcome back. So this evening we're down at Santa Magdalena, the church on the hill with the mountains in the background. It's looking really nice at the moment. It's the wind sort of died down a little bit. However, it is getting rather cold now. I'm actually sitting down. I've had a play around a couple of different locations down on the road, up on top of the hill behind me, and I'm about halfway. If you've ever been here, I'm about halfway down the bank between the road and the back fence at the moment. But there's a band of cloud just sitting there on top of the moment, just on top of the mountains, just a bit wispy. It's about 10-15 minutes before sunset, so I'm hoping that stays there. Sod's law, it's going to go. But obviously the sun is setting to my right, and that's obviously casting all the golden light now just on top of the mountains and on the church as well. So hopefully that stays there. It's quite busy. There's got to be 25 people here, sort of down on the road, further down the road, up on back of the hill, over to my right hand side, to my left hand side on the road over there. So it's quite a popular location. I know the other church is a very popular location, but I didn't think this would be as popular. But obviously because of the sort of potential to have the colour in the clouds on top of the mountains, I think that's where most people have been heading. Hopefully it looks as though to the right of the mountains and behind it is clear behind it. So hopefully what we might do is we might go and get some food, have a potter around, and then I know you can shoot some astro from the other church as well, so we might go and try doing some astro. As I say, it's about 15 minutes or so before sunset. Just starting to get some nice golden light on here.